Hello, beautiful ladies. Welcome to my channel. I'm Joany, and today's video, you're gonna need a floor mat. Or if you have a carpet or something, towels, that will work, but floor mat is always better. And why? It's because we're gonna be working the muscles that help us to move in those undulation and figure eights and lifting our legs. It's our psoas muscle. Now, the psoas muscle, there's two names of the iliac psoas, but anyways, I'm not going to go into the anatomy of the muscle, but I will give you a little idea where it comes from. It comes from the lumbar right here, all around here. It's all attached from here and comes over and inside the pelvis area. And it goes really deep, and maybe that's why they call it the deeper muscle in our body. It is one of the deeper muscles. So we're going to go inside, goes inside, and then oops, attaches to the femur bone, and that's what helps to bring the leg up, okay, the flexion, and also helps us with the undulations, the circles. So in order to have that work properly for us, we need to make it stronger and stretch it out. And that's what we're going to be doing in this video. So get into something comfortable and let's work our psoas. So the first thing we'll do is lie on our back. Just roll down, take your time. All right. Lay flat, legs are straightened. Okay, so what I'd like to do, you notice I have a little space here. So I want to block that space and bring the lumbar, the lower lumbar against the floor. And we're going to do this about 10 times. So I want you to just kind of bring that lumbar. You notice there's going to be a little kind of tucked pelvic tilt. So bring that all the way. The lower back is flat. The spine is flat against the floor. And then release. We'll do this 10 times. 1. Let's breathe out as we straighten and bring that spine against the floor. Breathe out. And then as you release, I want you to breathe in. Again, breathe in. Breathe out as you bring it flat against the floor. Tilt the pelvic and then release. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. You might feel like you're squeezing your glutes, your buttocks. It's okay. But again, you want to focus on the muscle that's attached to your lumbar, lower lumbar, into your pelvis, and then into the front of your femur, the legs in front, the bone. Keep going. Let's do 2 more. Tilt, breathe out, and release. Tilt, breathe out, and release. All right. So now we're going to go on our knees. I want your back to be like a tabletop, just flat, not arched, just flat back. And then I want your neck to be aligned with the spine. I don't want you to drop it down. Just kind of have it aligned with the spine. Arms just underneath the shoulders, a little bit in front, not too much. Okay, like the knees are right below the hip. And all we're going to do is focus on the pelvic. So the pelvis is going to go into kind of a tilt and then release. You notice when you tilt it, you'll see a little arch on the back, but I really want you to focus this and then the tailbone going down towards the floor and then tailbone facing the back wall and then tailbone facing the floor. So it's not a cat stretch where you kind of round the spine. The movement is all coming from here, okay, from the psoas muscle. So there's going to be The tailbone facing the floor and then facing the back. So it's a small tilt and then a release. Tilt the pelvic in and then release. Tilt the pelvic in and then release. Tilt the pelvic in and then release. Inward and then release. Tilt in and then release. You might be contracting the belly, that's fine, but you really want to focus on the deeper muscle that tilts the pelvic, which is your psoas. It's attached to your lower lumbar and your femur bone, which is right in front and close to the hip socket. And that's why you're able to kind of tilt like this and release, because of its function. That is its function. That muscle is amazing. Keep going. We'll do 10 more. 10, 9, 8. Breathe into it. 4 more. 3, 2, 1. Good. So now we're going to focus on the oblique here. I want you to just kind of twist and then release. You're going to feel a stretch on the opposite side, but that's noticed. That's okay. Twist, release, twist, release, twist, release. You just bring the hips, working contraction, contracting, and then release. The hip goes towards the ribcage and then back to its position. Let's do 10 on the other side. 1, bring it in. You feel stretch the side. Usually it's the opposite side, you're going to feel that nice stretch. Doesn't have to be big. One more and release. Good. Now we're going to go back on our back. We're going to lay on our back. What we're going to do here, oops, got lint. We're going to open up the upper body, okay, because we're doing the lower, but I also want to engage the upper body because that also tends to be tight, and it kind of gives us a break from the lower body. So I want you to bring your right leg over, and I want you, the left leg, and then I want you to bring that right leg, and I want you to bring it to your right side. Okay, so you're going to rotate towards the right side. Good. So now I want you to bring, so it's a nice stretch at the same time. I want you to hold it here. You're going to bring your left hand behind, and I want you to kind of bring it all the way up, and then kind of open up and bring it back. Try to go as far back and look away, and then bring it up and bring it back. And now reach out to the side and look away. So really opening this, but also feeling a nice stretch to the side. Okay, bring it back in. We're just gonna bring it up, roll it back. Just 2 of those. Bring it up and bring it back. Open the arm and look away. And hold it here. Just feel a nice stretch. Good. So not only we're opening this, we're stretching our side. And we're going to do the same thing on this one. So your left leg should be on top of your right, and you're going to bring it to your left side. You might have one side tighter than the other one, and that's normal. All right, so let's bring the right arm this time up behind your head and just kind of go up, a little twist, working the obliques, and then bring it back and look. Actually, sorry, don't stop. Just do 2 of these. And now you can relax and then reach out. Look away at the opposite side. The opposite fold where your knees are pointing. I'm going to do that one more time. I'm going to do 2 lifts. Lift up. Rotate back down. One more time. Lift up and rotate back down, and then relax. All right, we're gonna go back on our knees and work the psoas one more time. So, same thing. We're gonna just bring your tailbone towards the floor and then towards the back. Tilt in and then release. Tilt in and then release. And release. 5 more. Tilt in, release. It feels so good. Visualize your psoas, getting it stronger and more flexible. And now we're going to do a kind of a circle, small circle. So you remember when you were doing your twist, we'll kind of add those, okay, with the tilt and release. So I want you to twist to your right and then tilt and then twist to the left and then release. Twist, tilt, twist, and release. Right, tuck, left, release. And as you release, you're kind of crossing over to the right, tuck, left, release. Right, tuck, left, release. Twist to the right, tuck the tailbone in, and then left, and then tailbone facing the back as you're going towards the right. And it's just a nice circle, and it activates, again, that psoas muscle. And also it helps to your side muscles, your obliques. But again, the focus is on the psoas. We're going to switch the other way, and now slide to the left or twist to the left, tuck, and then slide to the right. Tailbone facing the back, crossing over to the left. And let's do 10 of these. Think of the deeper muscles. Just focus on the inside of your pelvis. Front of the hip socket. The muscle attached to the lower lumbar. Visualize it becoming stronger and flexible. And hold it here. So one more time, we're going to just tuck and release. 10 of these. Think of that deeper muscle. That feels so good. And release. Yay, you did it. So I might be doing more of these exercises because it really helps with not only your belly dancing, but just your day-to-day activities. Because if you have a sedentary job, this will get kind of lazy, and it won't support your root chakra, basically your lower back, because when it gets lazy, that's when you have back pain, and it's not good. It ain't good. So I think we'll be doing more of these. So there's a lot of benefits of working that muscle. So you have a wonderful day and happy dancing.